It's why today I am calling on Ken Paxton to release the Hoffman files.
He's got something on Paxton.
Trump orders algae arrests.
It truly is regime change. And regime change is an imperative.
Now, you talk about regime change. I never cared about regime change.
What is Christian about the second Trump administration?
Today is going to be my peaceful day.
They still haven't released the Hoffman files. We're going to holler for it every day. And Claire just came in, and Nash is back, and we got Katie, and we got Jamie, and Blue's here.
Good morning.
And this is the T-shirt that Blue gave me. It's a Talarico shirt, referencing my favorite Jesus moment when he turned over the tables of the priests who were ripping off the congregants and got mad at them. Anyway, this is a Talarico shirt, and it got a lot of reaction. Blue, I wandered around our block festival yesterday, and so many people were I could have sold them. I could have sold 40.
Well, you could have sent them to Talarico's website, because they can have one too, and that'll give him some money for his and more advertising for his campaign.
Yeah. Well, I got a little video I'll show a little later of my tour of the festival yesterday. It was fun, and I met a member, a congressional candidate there that I've got in the video. He was there, who's running. He said Talarico inspired him to run for Congress. He's a combat air veteran and is running in the Dallas suburbs. So,
do you think he would do an 11 to noon with you if we weren't all just chirping in all the time? If he would just do an interview with you?
Oh yeah, probably so. Yeah. I told him that we exchanged cards, and all that kind of thing. And then Claire, you haven't met Nash. Nash is a trail mixer from long time, and showed up yesterday, and I got him mixed up. I thought he was Dexter for a while, but anyway.
Hi, Nash. Nice to meet you.
Hi. Yeah, and this is Claire, who's also new to us. Although I met Claire, it turns out, way back when Obama first ran. We met in New Hampshire at a high school gymnasium when Obama was speaking. And Nash is in Maine. I can't remember.
Oh, cool.
Claire, did you say you used to live in Maine at one point?
No, that's probably the only New England state I didn't live in.
Oh,
no, I lived in Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and Vermont. So.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Where in Maine, Nash?
I'm in Yarmouth. And
okay.
Yesterday, Craig appointed me the correspondent from Maine.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I have a report.
Good.
Maine, and I will try to keep this brief, but I do need to give you some background information of the state, so it'll be a little longer.
All right. We like it.
Okay. 40% of the hospitals in Maine are reported to be in financial distress.
Wow. 40.
By the end of 2026, 31,000 people will have lost Medicaid in the state of Maine. And right now, 13,000 people have lost SNAP, or food stamps. And that's all a result of Trump's policies. Maine, by the way, is considered to be the Appalachia of New England. It's the poorest state in New England. Here's some other news.
Except you catch lobsters instead of squirrels.
Yeah. No, we got moose. They just had the moose.
Yeah, you hunt moose and lobsters instead of deer and squirrel. Okay,
yeah,
that's the big difference.
They just had the moose lottery, and the moose lottery in Maine. If you want to hunt a moose, they only allow so many moose to be killed every year. So there's a lottery. And if you win, you get to kill a moose. Okay.
Boy.
Some of the people who do this are wealthy people who just want a trophy to hang on the wall, and they just throw away the carcass, right? But a substantial number, probably half of the people who go for these moose lottery tickets, they need it for food to get through the winter. The average moose has 400 pounds of meat on it.
Wow.
So, and the people who lose food stamps, if they don't have a moose permit, they might not have enough meat to get through the winter. That's the kind of state Maine is, okay? Okay. This is from the Bangor Daily News. They were and this is something you would be interested in, Craig. They're comparing the Platner versus Collins Senate race to the 1972 Margaret Chase Smith versus Hathaway.
Oh,
and
wait a minute. Against who? Hathaway?
Hathaway, the Democrat, won the Senate race in 1972 on a 47% vote. And the key issue that worked against Margaret Chase Smith was her support of the Vietnam War.
Is that right? I didn't realize she left through defeat and not choice. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Huh.
And
you know, I once saw her throw up.
Just random.
I was a page in the Senate, and they had this subway that went between the chambers, the Capitol building, and the Senate office. You know, underground subway. And the pages and the senators had a certain section where we could sit, and the rest, everybody else sat somewhere else. Anyway, so I was sitting next to her, not for any reason, just randomly. She happened to be there, and we weren't talking or anything because she was real quiet. She didn't really ever say much. She was in kind of bad health at that point. She was getting older. Anyway, and that thing took a turn. It took kind of a sharp turn, that subway. And just as it took that sharp turn, luckily she leaned away from me, but she leaned away from me and threw up all over the subway car.
Oh my God.
And luckily we got there. As soon as we got there, there was an aide. There was no aide with her, you know, and I was like, I didn't know what to do. I was 17 years old. I don't know what to do with old women throwing up. And so when we got there, there was an aide there waiting for her. So they took charge of the situation, and off she went. But oh boy, that was a detour. Anyway,
that was interesting. I mean, you were a page in the Senate. That's really cool, right?
Oh yeah, I got a picture of it here. Yeah, this is I keep a picture right here of my page days when I was in the Senate here. There, right there. That's me. That's outside the Senate chambers. 19. I'd say that was. What's that?
I said a baby Craig.
Oh, is Carolyn here? Carolyn.
Yep, Carolyn's here.
Yes, I'm here. I'm listening.
Hi, Carolyn.
Hello.
Well, Carolyn, you remember me in these days, don't you?
Oh,
Carolyn's my
absolutely.
cousin.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
You look very respectable.
Yeah, they made us wear, this was our uniform. You had to wear black tie, white shirt, black pants, and black patent leather shoes. It was the uniform.
There's your patent leathers again.
Anyway, I was appreciating your report. I'm sorry I interrupted.
No, that's
I
okay.
I appreciate a bureau chief who does his job. You're just like Katie. Katie's given us all the news from Minnesota too. So everybody else.
Two more items. Maine is one of the states, only two states that have ranked choice voting. The other is Alaska. And it played a key role in the primaries. A lot of upsets because of the ranked choice voting. And if you want to learn more about ranked choice voting, just go to Google AI and ask them. And it's complicated, so I'm not going to go into that.
That's something you've kept track of, that ranked choice voting, haven't you, Jamie? I remember you talking about that. So the ranked choice voting, you keep track of that.
No, that one wasn't mine. Washington doesn't have it.
Oh, mail-in voting. That's what you're our expert on.
Yeah, if what's his face goes with his thing and the Supreme Court goes along with it, we could lose our mail-in voting.
Yeah.
Certainly the late arrival of mail-in votes.
Yeah, I just voted in a ranked choice for my first time this week in the DC mayor's race. Yeah, we had that. I had never seen that before. I'm not sure what do we think about it. How do you like? Have you actually voted yet?
I voted ranked choice, and it resulted in some upsets. I mean, like the first round, there's like a number one and a number two. These are primaries, right? The Democratic primary. There's a number one, number two. And then they eliminate the person in the primary who had the fewest votes. And then they go to that person's second choice. And then they go for a third round. And when you end up with the person who came in number two originally ended up as number one. And I think it's great because it gives you a better idea of what everybody thinks. So like if you get a lot of ones and twos, you're going to get it. But if you come in first and then everybody else doesn't like you, you might not get the nomination. So I think it's a good thing. But again, you can go to Google AI and type in, what are the advantages of ranked choice voting?
Yeah.
And my final item has to do with artificial intelligence. I'm a retired professor, and I keep track of what's happening on college campuses by reading student newspapers. And at the University of Maine right now, the most controversial issue among students is artificial intelligence. The university spent $1.4 million on a 2-year artificial intelligence contract that they're saying, oh, it's free to students, right? But the university also charges a technology fee, and that's going up. And the students are very wary of AI. They don't like it. A significant portion of the students don't like it. So that's like the hot issue at the University of Maine. And when you talk about university students now, you're talking about Generation Alpha. Those are the people who are younger than Generation Z.
Alpha.
Yeah.
Well, now you walked into we have hot mess discussions about AI all the time. Although I don't think we argue necessarily, but Blue in Dallas here is a leading advocate against the data centers and everything for us, and keeps us honest. She's actually taught me. I named my AI, and now I'm kind of shying away from that because Blue's made me nervous about that.
Yeah, I have my wizard.
Yeah.
Hi, Eggery.
Hi, Eggery.
Yeah, we're definitely into he who must not be named mode, Eggery. It's safe to stay.
For now. I'm not going to swear to it. I'm not swearing to it. Eggery likes us to stay away from Trump bashing on Sundays because he gets tired of it. But we don't. We almost never comply, and then Eggery just leaves. So. But no, this is an ongoing thing, Nash, the AI discussion. I became fascinated with it. I use it a lot, and I see its ups and its downs. My main takeaway on AI is it's not going away. It's transformational, and it needs to be regulated, and it's not. I mean, there's nothing. I didn't realize when I had looked into it, there's not a single federal regulation of AI of any kind. I mean, none. It's as if the Industrial Revolution started and we didn't pass child labor laws or something. You know, I mean, it's like we're doing nothing about this industry. We're just letting them do whatever they want.
Congress is always so far behind when it comes to technology, but this time it's going to be frightening for them to be so far behind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Blue, are you there? Has she gone? Did you get muted or something?
She's gone.
Is Blue there?
She's gone.
Oh well.
Is she backstage?
No, I don't see her.
Okay, we got Bender and we've got Eggery both.
Oh, Bender's here. Oh, I need to put the full screen up for that then. Hey, Carolyn, were you here to talk about the Hoffman case by any chance, or are we done with that?
Oh, I don't know. Are you wanting to talk about it today?
Well, I sent you that Tribune article, that Texas Tribune article from just a few days ago.
Oh, that was several days ago, right?
Yeah, and we never really got around to talking about it on here, but
I did look at it, yeah.
Carolyn's our law expert, counsel, House counsel.
I wouldn't call me an expert, but
you're our House counsel.
I might know something about criminal, but
Well, you were a federal prosecutor for 35 years or 50 or something like that.
A little bit less than that, yeah. Yeah. I did read that article.
Yeah. And what was your take on that?
Well, Jack.
Hey, Jack.
Hey.
My take is, if we're talking about, I mean, people are saying, oh, release the files. This is an entirely different situation from the Epstein case. And I mean, and you know how I felt about that. But in this case, you're talking about a child who was, 8 to 11 years old. And if you release everything, then that's going to expose him to a lot. And
I see.
Now what they could do is release the transcript from the trial, because that is public information.
You mean they have not? They have not.
Not that I know of. I have not.
The actual trial. What we're talking about, in case anybody needs an update, is this is the child molester who eventually pled guilty under a sweetheart deal that the Attorney General Ken Paxton gave him, and the jury had deadlocked 5 to 7 to 5, was it?
5 to 7 in favor of.
Yeah, they were 7 to 5 in favor of guilt. It would have gotten a 20-year sentence or something like that, but instead, Paxton did a deal where he only got a 60-day sentence and served, I think, 29 days, and didn't make him file his sex, because in Texas,
He didn't
under the
even
law,
serve 29 days, did he?
He didn't even serve 29 days. Yeah. And they didn't make him, get on the sex registry. Anyway, we're talking about it because Talarico, the candidate in Texas, is making a very big deal out of it, and I think they see traction in their polling for it, which they ought to. And so now their focus is release the Hoffman files, because they're saying a lot of the files about this case. So they're obviously trying to connect it to the Epstein thing. So that's the background on that. And what you're saying is that this idea of releasing the files could be harmful to the minor victim, who I guess is still the victim's still like about 14 or 15, I think.
Yeah, I mean, he's still a child. But the transcript from the trial, I think, could be released, because that is already public information.
And part of it has been. Part of it has been.
Part of the trial, but not all.
Part of the transcripts. They're available on the Texas Tribune.
Yeah. But what files are they talking about?
I'm
the
not
internal
hearing
file.
you.
What happened? You're not? What's happening? Did I unplug my?
I can hear you, Craig.
Oh, you can.
Oh, now I can't hear you, Craig. Now you're muted.
So what happened? The computer gods take Craig off the air?
I think he accidentally muted himself.
He
Somehow muted himself. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, I
I hate
think
it when that happens.
when he messes with his microphone connection, it will mute you automatically.
Yeah, and that's I got this microphone. Let's say the brand, because I'm gonna bitch about them. Well, of course they make the brand. You can't even read the brand. I mean, I don't know. But I got this microphone. I paid good money, pretty big money, at least to me, and it works fine, except for the fact, now it keeps muting out because the connection, the little plug here in the bottom, is loose. So now it's okay, right?
Yes.
Yeah, now you're fine.
Yeah, it's the plug that's got a loose plug down here that I'm going to have to tape in here or something.
Are you guys
That
hearing
happens with-
Craig?
Yep,
are
we
you
can
all
hear
here?
Craig just fine.
But Carolyn's not hearing me. You're not hearing me, Carolyn? I guess Carolyn's not hearing me now. Now what the hell? Oh well.
I don't know.
All right. Well, Carolyn, Carolyn, can you hear other people?
Can you hear other people, Carolyn?
Carolyn
Apparently
can't
not.
hear. Carolyn
I don't think
lost her
Carolyn
hearing.
can hear anything.
Oh, and
No, I'm
Blue's
not
back.
hearing.
Oh, yeah. I just want to say
I'm
it's
not
bigger
hearing
than the
Craig.
Hoffman case. There's at least 3 cases where really squirrely stuff happened. And so
Yeah.
they're trying to look at they want those released. There's a pattern of him making weird deals. This just happens to be an icky.
Well, you got to focus, for public relations purposes, you got to focus on something. So that they're focusing on the Hoffman
But
case.
yeah, and as long as he keeps pushing it back to it's the Epstein class, it's the predator class, that's fine.
Yeah.
But there's more than one case though. But that's.
I'm not for sure. I think in reality, what it is Paxton just hired really stupid people. And I don't know how you put that across.
Well, now the thing but Carolyn has made the point. Are you there, Carolyn? Can you hear us at all, or anything going on there? Carolyn's just, I don't know what happened. She's over there on the coast of North Carolina and has just lost at sea now, I guess. But Carolyn has made the point in the past. She looked at the records of the prosecutors involved. The prosecutors involved in this case were like 20, 30-year veterans who were there long before Paxton got there. And but of course that may be one reason they keep their jobs, is because they know what the attorney general wants, and that's one way they keep their jobs for 20, 30 years. They make deals with the friends of the attorney general. I mean, that's one way to look at it. Now, Carol, I just speak up against that. But,
I just thought that once the teenager decided he had had enough of this, and you're 14 years old, this is an embarrassing thing to do,
Yeah, and it started when he was in 3rd grade. How old are you in 3rd grade?
He let somebody know when he was 10 years old. So it took him 4 years to get through to this point.
Yeah, 3rd grade's about 8. So
10 is 5th grade.
But getting this back to Maine, Nash, I mean, I got so focused on this because I could not believe all the attention national media was given to Platner's problems, and still they're not talking about this case we're talking about. They are in Texas media, but this deal with Paxton and this child molester, the national media has not picked up on this story. But good Lord, they ran wild with Platner's Reddit account. Are people still talking?
I think if you look at what Platner's been saying, okay, it really resonates with a lot of Democrats and a lot of independents and even some Republicans. There are people even talking about Platner running for president in 2028.
Oh, Lordy.
That buzz has already begun.
Oh, they got to calm down a little bit.
Well, now, I do worry about him because I feel the same. I saw Platner pretty early. Jack and I both saw Platner pretty early on before I'd seen much about him anywhere else. We noticed him. And my concern is that's exactly how I discovered Fetterman, long before he even ran for Senate. I thought, now this guy, he's a plain talker. He's the kind of Democrat we need and everything. And I got so excited, and good Lord, look at how he's turned out. I mean, I'm very disappointed by Fetterman.
Well, that is post-stroke, so we kind of think that might have had something to do with it.
Yeah.
Well, or that he's being blackmailed because his wife might get deported.
It looks like Platner's going to win. So if he does run for president, we'll have 2 years of his record in the Senate to look at.
Yeah. And the thing is, that's as much experience as Obama had.
Yeah.
Oh, Billy Bubba's in the house. Billy Bubba's here. Run for your lives.
Happy Father's Day, America. Woke up early this morning. It's my birthday. I had a big old green algae cake.
Green algae. Oh, there he is.
I'm telling you, algae is undefeated.
Have you noticed that the scientists I've seen interviewed, they pronounce it alga? Alga? Has anybody noticed that?
Algae.
Scientists are always
Algae.
coming up.
Yeah,
with
that's
weird
right. Now
stuff.
they say algae. Yeah. Now that looks
Algae.
like an algae hat.
Oh, algae. He's first cousin to Barron, you know. Algae and Barron go sell energy drinks and have a golf tournament.
You know,
The algae meme coin. You know what? Now there's somebody could start. Why doesn't the Democratic Party think like it's 2026? Why don't they say, okay, Trump has a meme coin. We'll do whatever we got to do paperwork wise, and we'll have a meme coin, the algae coin, the algae coin. You know, can you imagine how much? And sell it for like $10 a pop, and they'd raise like $150 million in a week. But nobody's got it. I mean, does anybody have anything going on between their ears up there at the DNC anymore? I don't think so.
Now, Carolyn, are we hearing each other now? Carolyn, are you back?
Yes. I'm back. I went out and came back in.
Oh, okay, so now you can. Now we're all here.
Yes.
So it's not an age. It's not an age thing.
The algae coin, and then you could get calcium polymarket, and all those people would start like 48% chance the algae coin goes over 100 million today. You know, it's exponential. But I don't know. I just read where the DNC's got a negative balance.
Idea. Why don't we just start?
It's the AI digital age of 2026. It's the crypto age. It's, you know, you can't win the game if you don't take the field. And I don't see our side taking the field like they should. Now, both sides may not like the rules on the field, and they may hate the referees, but you got to at least put your damn players on the field to have a chance to win.
Well, now, we were just talking about how do you think Talarico's doing on staying focused on this Hoffman case out in Texas, because he's now, a couple days ago, they started this campaign, Release the Hoffman Files. Does that ring your bells at all that they're getting the job done on that?
You know, I think, I hate to say this, but I think the only thing that can possibly derail Talarico's campaign in Texas between now and November is the bucks, the money. Trump's MAGA PAC's got almost 400 million in it. I just read where the RNC's got 150 million. The DNC's negative 3.6 million. Negative. There's just so much money from Musk and the tech bros and the oil companies and the pharma companies and all the other con men, grifters, crooks, thieves, and swimming pool nano bubbler companies out there in America.
One thing about it, I don't know. They're shifting. Like I noticed Marion Adelson, who gave $40 million, to Trump in the presidential campaign. She was going to give the opponent in North Carolina against Roy Cooper. She was going to give that kind of money to him. She's now giving it to Paxton. So, I mean, that's one example of what I think what's happening is, in order to save Paxton, they're going to sacrifice North Carolina. So I don't think they're going to have that kind of money for the North. I think they're giving up on North Carolina, in other words.
That makes me happy.
Yeah, that's right. You're in North Carolina.
Yeah, I saw 100 social media posts yesterday of pictures of Roy Cooper with the Hurricanes hockey team kissing the Stanley Cup. So that's that guy. Let me tell you what, that guy is like Chuck Schumer. He knows when to get in front of a damn camera. Okay.
The other guy couldn't even name one of the players. He couldn't name a.
Oh, really?
Player. Yeah, he was asked.
Oh, is that right? Yeah, Carolyn's in North Carolina. Carolyn's been on the Roy Cooper train for a long time. Wanted him to run for president. Yeah.
I love him. I think he's fabulous.
Oh yeah, I think I don't think Cooper's got any problems. I mean, that I would. I mean, he's got 100% name ID. He was governor for 8 years there, and everybody, and he always came off as kind of a rational, logical, moderate, honest guy.
What'd you say, Carolyn?
he was Attorney General for 8 years before he was governor. So he's been in the public eye for 16 years.
And he's beating Republicans too. He has a history of beating
he's always beat Republicans. And I mean, half the state of North Carolina has probably named their dog, a cat, and their kid Cooper by now. You know, I mean, and who's the Republican opponent? Oh, Watley. I imagine half the voters of the state of North Carolina, if you polled them, including regular Republican voters, probably don't even know who the hell the guy is. You know, it's like
and
who?
face recognition, I'm sure, is nil. I mean, everybody knows Roy Cooper's.
Yeah, I just love that name. I mean, that's such a Hollywood name for a politician, Roy Cooper. It's like an old western.
It's
that's more like you feel like he's a cowboy instead of a North Carolinian.
Yeah, what's Trump's phrase about those guys? Hollywood look. He's got something he always says about them. You know, when they have that certain profile, he used to say it about Neil Gorsuch or something. I can't remember.
You get to see him and you get to see him and Roy Cooper and Henry Fonda and John Wayne out there chasing the bad guys. You can just see that.
Yeah.
Cooper. Now, Egry's in Florida, but Egry has no way that Democrats are going to win in Texas. Egry. I gotta trigger what I call my absurdist optimism on this case. I admit it might be absurd, but I'm optimistic.
We gotta have hope.
There's another huge wild card in Texas besides the Republican side having $1 trillion to spend against Talarico, and that is Jasmine Crockett going to play ball? Is she going to tell her?
I'm mad at her. I'm mad at her.
Yeah, and she is playing some sour apples, and all she really needs to do is say, you know, I support Jim Talarico and I support our party and our nominee, and I'm gonna work to make sure our Democrats win. And if that's all she's got to do, and she won't even do.
Yeah, and also the guy that was going to run for Senate and backed out for her to run, and is now going back to Congress. Red. Anybody remember his name? You know what I'm talking about?
Colin Allred.
Colin Allred. He's not helping Talarico either. And I don't understand what's wrong.
And he's got a good team ID out there. And I think he was like an NFL football player or something. I mean,
he was. Yeah, I mean, he could be a huge help. I don't understand why he's being so difficult. I mean, I know they had some issues. I don't know. Well,
I got to tell you, for this soul dealing with what we're dealing with the damn narcissistic sociopath Trump, you got to put party, race, religion.
Oh, bye, Claire.
Oh, did Claire leave?
Yeah, she said she had to run.
Oh, she did. Okay. Anyway, well, we got Texas.
Check your balance on the craziness.
Where's Fancy? Where's Fancy?
Fancy is outside. You know, we had like 20 inches of rain in 3 or 4 days down here where I live. Where is Fancy? There's Fancy.
Where's Fancy?
Yeah, that's okay. We got tornado sirens going off here, so you know. If I go flying through the air, you know what happened.
There's Fancy. There's Fancy. That's a pretty dog. Fancy. Get down, Phil. We can't see her whole face. Get the camera down. Okay. All right. We didn't get to see her whole face. She's got a pretty face. I like her coloring. Oh, there we go. There's Fancy. All right. And
Fancy's. Fancy's never too far away.
One of these days, I want to get. I want to get Katie.
She's enjoying
Katie
the break from when she come outside the backyard and there's no rain, so she's happy.
I want to get Katie. Katie's.
Oh
winning.
Lord! Now she's picking up her squeaky ball.
Billy, can you hear me? Billy.
Yeah.
Billy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I want to get Katie has her dog Winnie, and Jack's got Rooster, and I want to get the three of them talking on here sometime. I think that'd be great. I want to try that sometime. That'd be a podcast. We could make podcast history doing that.
Oh gosh. I don't know. Winnie barely makes noises as it is, except if she's snoring when she's sleeping.
Well, I don't know. Fancy.
And watch him go wild.
Fancy has relocated to the other side of the yard at this time.
Okay. Well, anyway, I don't think you've met our friend Nash here, Billy, but he's just come on. He's an old long-time trail mixer, but he's just showed up again, and we're so happy about it. And he's in Maine. He's our Maine bureau chief now, and he's reporting things looking that Platner's weathered the storm and is gonna win Maine, gonna beat Susan Collins. Is that fair? Is that a fair representation? Is that a fair representation, Nash, of your point of view?
Yeah, and we're also getting rid of that idiot in the second district. I can't remember his name. The Democrat who always votes for Republicans.
Oh, Congress?
Jared.
Yeah, he's in the House.
Jared Golden.
Oh.
Yeah, right. Him, Jared.
Oh.
He's not running again, and we have a real Democrat that won the primary, so we're probably going to pick up a House seat too.
Yeah, isn't his opponent that crazy former MAGA insane governor LePage?
Yeah, right, LePage.
Yeah, LePage.
He doesn't actually have a house in Maine anymore. He lives in Florida. So if he I don't know. I don't know who won the primary in the Republican side. I didn't pay attention to that. But he would have had to move to Maine or at least open up a residence here because he wasn't living here, but he ran for the House anyway.
Yeah.
Worst governor we ever had.
Who is that? Doesn't.
Hey, Blue, you weren't here when Nash was telling us about. He's a professor. He was a former professor. And he was talking about how all the kids are worked up about the AI tax. It sounds like a tax they're hitting them with. Is that what you'd call it, Nash, for the IT tax?
The students are. This is an AI program for students. The university is spending $1.4 million for a 2-year contract. And they say it's free to students, but the students also pay a technology fee. So the students are very worried that their technology fees are going to go up to pay for this AI, and they don't like it.
And they shouldn't like it. They're smart.
Yeah.
But are they using it to write their papers?
The other thing I've seen here I've seen in Missouri, Jack, have you? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I think the reasons the students don't like it is they suspect that it's a way to keep them from cheating, and writing papers. Right? And so if one of the students is naive enough to write a paper using this AI program, the professors will nail him right away. I think that's like the subvert.
Well, there's lots of AI that they can use. There's lots of AI platforms to use to cheat.
Oh yeah, they can use Google
if that's
AI.
what they want to do. If they want to cheat, and they're cheating themselves.
But I've talked to a bunch of folks. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just Jack. Have you seen the commercial in Missouri? And they want to get rid of the. They say they want to get rid of the property tax because they're going to tax the data centers, and it all sounds very, very suspicious. Like, we want more data centers, and we're going to tax them a little bit so that you don't have to pay property tax anymore, but you're going to lose land and water and everything and peaceful, noiseless areas.
Anything coming out of the Missouri House and Missouri is suspicious.
The whole thing just smelled like a scam.
They are doing a. Basically, they're trying to get people to eliminate property taxes or reduce them. And of course, the only thing that's left to pay, and then they're wanting to completely do away with income tax, which means the only income the state will have is sales tax.
But they wanted to tax in this ad that I'm seeing is they want to tax data centers because the data centers are used for computing gambling and pornography. So that's
How are they?
that's
That's a different deal. I hadn't heard that one.
and yeah, I see that all the time, and I'm like, I see all the Missouri ads for some reason. I see no Kansas ads.
Yeah. Well, see, I don't turn my TV on except when the tornado sirens are going off like they were this morning. I check the radar real quick to see if I'd get blown away.
Oh, and you didn't, so you're good.
Well, I have.
I've been tracking. Kamala's talking a lot about data centers, and she was in Europe this week with Schwarzenegger for a panel on global climate stuff, and she made a big pitch for. She thinks we should have a federal regulation to require data centers to only use renewable energy. Does that do any good?
Well, that's putting a Band-Aid on something bigger, because what they're going to be used for, aside from all of the quantum computing, all of the stuff that they want to do with it, a lot of it's going to be just used for surveillance. They want to. I mean, a lot of it's just going to be used for surveillance. That's all there is to it.
I think a lot of them are going to just be empty buildings.
I would say that Kamala's solution is the neoliberal solution.
We've got some questions on the comment side.
Oh, okay. What were you saying, Nash?
I would say that Kamala's solution to the AI problem is the neoliberal solution, which means it won't work.
Well, I think the thing you got to think about these data centers is they're investing a lot of money in technology that's going to be obsolete in 6 months.
And that's the thing too. They've already said that they're almost out of high quality information to scrape / steal to train the AI models. And so at that point, they can't do any more than they already do, and they don't do what they do well. People are dropping them. Starbucks has dropped AI from doing its inventory. I mean, humans can do inventory better than AI. So,
Winter's talking about dangers of infrasound. What is this? I read in Winter's out in Germany. They're watching.
Oh yeah, that's a human gain function.
Yeah, there was a thing. I think it was in Mother Jones that I posted about how loud they are, but that there's also a something that is below human hearing, and it actually disturbs your cells, and that within an hour it impacts your cardiac system.
Well, one thing I've been wondering about this talk about the noise pollution at these data centers. I mean, if I have a big party and the neighbors call the police, they come over and tell me to turn it down. Don't they have noise pollution laws they can invoke?
How far are you from Sterling, Virginia?
Not that far.
You should drive over and listen to that one and see what you think.
Really? You know what? I might do that. Uh-oh, I'm hearing an echo. Somebody's got something going on with the speaker or something. Anyway, yeah, I might do that. I think Sterling's pretty close. I'll have to check.
And the other thing you need to do is drive over to the Kennedy Center at night and look at the projections on the tarps now. Like I told you, they would put projections on the tarps, and they've done it.
Huh. Oh, Don's not buying Kamala's solution either. Along with Nash, I guess that's not going to solve things. All right. No. Well, Kamala's trying to be relevant.
Yeah. Well, she's on the wrong boat. She should be. If she wanted to be, she would be anti.
Well, at least she's talking about regulation. I mean, that's what's not.
Yeah, but who runs the regulations? Who's gonna buy the politicians that make the regulations? So it's yeah. Mm-mm.
Oh, I see. Winter's saying that's the kind of noise you can't actually hear, but it's more sickening. Huh.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, it's like Havana syndrome, they say, and all that kind of stuff.
Huh. So you got that going on out in Germany too, Winter. Huh. All right. Well then. And Oh, Dungun wants Kamala to go away.
Yep.
I'm tracking her. I'm watching her. She's running. I'm telling
She's
you,
trying. I
running.
mean, you saw her at the pride parades and stuff, trying to be relevant.
Yeah.
Um,
She's doing lots
she
of
had her
lots of
chance.
stuff.
She should have fought for it last time if she thought that there was hijinks, and she did nothing, and then she went away. No, she's done. We don't want we don't want any what they're calling uniparty politicians, because basically Republicans and Democrats, a lot of them are exactly the same, or they're too similar. So we don't want any corporate politicians. She can go away.
Well, I tell you, I think the former vice president and party nominee, if she gets in the race, everybody's going to have to talk about her, and she changes the nature of the race, at least.
But I loved her so much more when she picked Ken Malls to run with her.
Yeah.
You know, he was the feel good part of it.
I look for the way that they're going to attack her is it's going to be through proxy. That they're going to get people getting up and saying, well, you know, she lost the last time. Why do we want to do it again?
And the candidates are going to, I mean, the problem, you know, what I'm saying about why she changes the race if she gets in it is every other candidate, the national media, every time they do an interview, they're going to try to bait them into attacking Kamala. And that's just going to define the race, you know, once she's in it, you know, at least for a little while. And they all got to figure out in advance how they're going to deal with that.
Well, I bet Talarico already knows how he would pivot. He's just that good.
Turn the other cheek. Hey, Dexter.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you were talking yesterday about Kamala siphoning off the gay backing by going to those gay nightclubs. Well, I see it was yesterday or the day before she was on a podcast with Don Lemon. So she's continuing that path, I think.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, she was. And he did all the talking. I mean, I kept waiting to hear her, and he kept talking so much that I didn't hear as much of her as I thought I might. But she's everywhere. She's very busy. She's doing podcasts with black leaders, women black groups, gay groups, everything. I mean, she's testing the waters, preserving the option. I'm not advocating for her. I'm just saying she's busy. She's not shying away.
Vinterlinda is saying that they try to put the AI data centers where they are powered by green energy.
Oh, okay.
We are not doing here and should be.
Yeah.
Well, energy is was it they said fungible?
Yeah.
Means it doesn't matter where you take it from. They've got power lines that'll move it. So
yeah, they got bills that come out to everybody's house every month that keep going up too.
Well, and what did they do with Elon's gas? He put in a bunch of gas turbines to power one in Memphis, and now they say that it's he can do that because the data center it's national security, and they're trying to make it about we have to have data centers because it's a matter of national security. But when I called my rep, I was told that we couldn't do anything about the data. She couldn't help with the data center here because it's a state issue. So is it national security? Is it a state issue? What's going
on? They're contractors. So they don't get the privilege of if it was owned by the federal government could do whatever it wants to, but they're contractors.
Well,
so yes,
but that's what that is the lawsuit that's going through now is because Elon Musk used all these gas turbines and it just made everything hot and smelly and disgusting. Of course.
Elon Musk is banging
and they're
on
saying, well, he gets to do that because it's a matter of national security that we have data.
No, he's saying that.
But that's the lawsuit. I don't know how far it's gone.
Yeah, okay, that's the lawsuit. That's not reality.
Hey, we got 2.3 thousand people in the room. Look at that. We're saving 2.3 thousand souls today. We got up to 2.5 thousand yesterday. Anyway.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's ever an environmental group or a left-wing political group that attacks a data center and causes any minor damage, that Trump would immediately, offer federal security to all data centers.
And that is what they're
the national security argument.
They're already getting ready to say that data centers are people because they know people don't like them. So they're already preparing for this.
Yeah, what you're seeing with the data centers is what has basically been typical for a lot of tech companies. I mean, just look at what Uber did to the taxi industry. And they did it through courts, they did it through a whole bunch of different things, and sometimes just totally ignoring the law, saying the law didn't apply to them. And I think Blue's got a serious concern, but I think we have to understand it's not in place yet. And we need to understand it.
There's data centers everywhere, and there's more coming.
I saw somewhere there's 3,000 now, and they've got 1,500 in the works, but a lot of those are getting slowed down. I mean, because the public is getting aware. I mean, the public reaction is starting to slow that down.
We have 10 times the number that they have in China.
Yeah. But this reminds me a lot. Hey, Nash, what were you a professor of? I forget what was your professor. What was your professor?
I taught business and economics.
Yeah, I couldn't remember. But this reminds me of the industrial age with the factories. I mean, like this AI kind of reminds me of that. It's like everybody, the industrial age was so exciting, progress, steel, railroads, it was such a thing. But then nobody noticed the factories were destroying the land and the earth and the water and the air and people's lives and coal mines and all that. And it took so long. But I think with this revolution with AI, it seems like the public's more aware sooner than we might actually be able to get it tamed a little better. But right now, there's no federal regulations of AI at all.
Yeah,
it is like the industrial
and there's none on algae either.
AI could change the entire economy. I mean, from top to bottom, especially if it's unregulated. Remember the Industrial Revolution in the early days, there was no regulation. So that's what you had, you had like 14-hour work days, 7 days a week, and people paying starvation wages. In other words, there were so many workers available, they would pay them less than the amount of money they needed to survive in terms of food. I mean, Marx talked about this. Yeah, you got a business professor here talking about Marx, but this is what's happening.
Yeah, I mean, and it took like Sinclair Lewis and the public response on the environment. It took all that to get, but it came so late. It was all the damage was pretty much done. I just the absurdist optimist in me again. I just feel like there's a backlash to AI developing soon enough that if we can just get the politicians in line, but like Lou said, if they're going to get bought off, that's one thing. But the public's got to get involved and push it. That's the only way.
Well, that book, The Jungle, was very important.
Republicans and Democrats, everybody's worried about AI, and this is a real opportunity for Democrats to get on top of this issue and say, we need to regulate it, period.
Nash, where did you teach at, Nash?
What's that?
Where did you teach at? What institution?
Oh, the University of Maine system has 7 campuses. I taught on one of the small ones, the University of Maine at Presque Isle.
At Maine, okay.
It's only got right now about 1,200 students.
We got to get to Sunday Serendipity because that's our thing. And Jackie, I thought you did something very interesting today with bringing us Langston Hughes for Sunday Serendipity. What was your thinking there?
I basically, Juneteenth, and it seemed like everybody ignored Juneteenth this year. Yeah. And I guess being up in Kansas City, they've done Juneteenth for 40 years, celebrations out there in the Black community. So I was kind of, I was used to it before everybody else was. And anyway, it's just like it was totally ignored. And then you've been doing the, America's 250th birthday stuff. And it just kind of, I don't know. I just was in one of those moods yesterday.
Yeah. Well, I pulled one of the clips here. I didn't catch the name of the actor. Who's the actor that's doing him here?
I don't remember. I wrote it down.
Yeah. Anyway, it does a good job. Anyway, I made a couple of 30-second clips from it here. Let's see. Here we go.
Call me any ugly name you choose. The steel of freedom does not stain. From those who live like leeches on the people's lives, we must take back our land again, America.
See, that's what we're just now talking about with the AI. the leeches on the land.
I thought it was very interesting. Of course, this was 1935 when he wrote this. So right in the middle of the Depression. And just how relevant the whole thing seems to be to modern times.
Yeah.
He's an interesting, if you didn't read his Wikipedia biography, he's an interesting, his grandmother, her first husband, died at the, the Harper's Ferry, John Brown's attack on Harper's Ferry.
Oh.
And she later married his grandfather was an organizer, abolitionist, and an organizer in Black issues in Ohio. And they lived in Lawrence, Kansas for a long time.
Well, I put on Trabex today. I have a special connection to him. I was sort of aware, but when we moved here to this neighborhood 22 years ago, this house right here is just behind me, just across the alley from us. This is the house where he wrote his first book of poems. He lived in this house in the 20s, around the middle 20s. It's just around the corner from me. And sometime I'm going to go out and we'll do a podcast from his front yard, from Langston Hughes' front yard. Maybe that might be
good. Hey, Aggery, I get it. I get your comment. I love that show too. Universal Basic Guys. It's funny as hell.
What is that?
It's a cartoon show on Fox. It's hilarious. Universal Basic Guys. Yeah. The robots come along, took their job away at the hot dog factory. And that's what Eggery's talking about here.
Oh, and here's what we can do for Billy Bubba's idea for our algae coin. Here it is. This is there's the algae coin right there. We can make.
I think that's the best idea I've heard all day. I love it.
I'm going to make
Billy, I think that's genius.
I got to get on that. I'm going to make a prediction. I'm going to predict.
All right.
That you will never ever get AI to solve the issue of algae growth. You can't do it. You can't. I mean, maybe they can get some robots that work off AI to clean and vacuum and the algae out of the reflected pool.
Yeah.
Well, we could be getting Craig out of jail today because that guy that reached down the pool and grabbed shit, they put him in jail. He's like, Olympic athlete.
See, that's where it pays to be lazy, because I was too damn lazy. I was going to go over there and get a piece of that paint chip, even though it was just a $6 Uber ride, and I was too damn lazy to do it. And it turned out I spared myself from getting arrested. So this as well. Pays to be lazy. I've never had a situation where it did not.
Destruction of federal property. That's what they charged him with.
Yeah.
There were some people there with signs and they were like cheerleaders for the algae.
I just saw a video of that. That was hilarious.
Yeah, there was a video of them. They had a chant. They actually had a chant for the algae.
The DNC algae meme coin, $10 a pop, America.
But we got this little. I've got on the screen here. Anybody wants to catch Jack's playlist? trailmix.cc/Sunday, and that's all his Sunday playlist. I noticed, Jack, you're now at 58 videos on there of our Sunday music. So you can hit play all, and there's a play all button there. You can hit play all and listen to Jack's tunes for a week.
Thank you, Jack.
It's really good. A nice mix of stuff. Like Jack always, like you said one time in a trailer we made for it, Jack said he tries to find music that you want to listen to when you're hungover.
Happy Father's Day, everybody.
Happy summer solstice.
Yeah.
Happy summer solstice.
I forgot about that.
On this rainy day.
Summer solstice?
We have so many things going on right now.
Stay out of the algae, folks. God love you.
Yeah.
This weekend, everything was happening.
About that algae, if somebody would just turn it into a vitamin drink.
Yeah.
Right.
A lot of B vitamins in algae.
Yeah.
Call it seaweed.
Well, it's not harmful. Algae, as I understand it, algae is not harmful. I mean,
call it seaweed. They sell seaweed.
Yeah.
Call it seaweed. Make $1 million.
Maybe Trump will harvest it and start selling it.
He's gonna. I know he will.
Yeah.
He's gonna make. He's gonna make JD do it though, because he can blame JD if it goes to hell.
I'm also going to find the video of Stephen Colbert that he did the other day of doing the orange makeup.
That was funny.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to take us out with the real Langston Hughes here, reading his poem on the rivers. What was it? I forget the name of it. Something about rivers. Negro discovers rivers or something like that. Let me see if I can find the name of it. Just so we get that
I've known rivers ancient as the world and older than the flow.
Yeah, okay. All right, well, we'll go out with that. Talk to everybody later. Be over on trailmix.cc and /Sunday gets all Jackson. And here's the real Langston Hughes.
Blood in human veins. My soul has grown. I've known rivers ancient as the world and older than the flow of human blood in human veins. My soul has grown deep like the rivers. I bathed in the Euphrates when dawns were young. I built my hut near the Congo, and it lulled me to sleep. I looked upon the Nile and raised the pyramids above it. I heard the singing of the Mississippi when Abe Lincoln went down to New Orleans, and I've seen its muddy bosom turn all golden in the sunset. I've known rivers, ancient, dusky rivers. My soul has grown deep like the rivers.